saddle and my horse and my gun. I love to hit the leather. You can bet your bottom dollar that you'll never hear me holler about the word on the rail. With my rope and my saddle and my horse and my gun, I'm a happy cowboy. So when
Hey folks, this is another Quicks RSR video email bag hosted by yours truly, the Forget About It Cowboy, and that is Herb Jeffers. And the song is The Happy Cowboy. Let's give you a little bit more. That's right. There you go. That's his backup group. Herb Jeffers and the Cats and the Fiddle. Again, I'm a happy cowboy. Now, it's been a few since we did one of Quick's RSR video email bags, but the fighting cowboy is in rare form. James Quick Tillis. Now, before we get to your questions and his answers, if you want to be on Quick's next show, forget about it. Send your questions into quicktillisrsr@gmail.com. That's quicktillisrsr@gmail.com. Now, for you folks out there, don't make Quick and I jump on our horses and go over there and rope you by leaving your questions on Facebook. You need to send them in. There's a process. All right, folks. Now, one more thing I want to talk about because it's getting close to Christmas time. There it is. The one, the only. My paisan, James Quick Tillis, and that's his book. His autobiography, Thinking Big. And you can pick this wonderful book up at www.jamesquicktillis.com. And you can get it personally autographed. There he is. Look at him smiling because he knows that you're going to order his book. So he's happy. And look at that. Look over there. You see him? That's him. Forget about it. Now, without further ado, let's get to your questions. James, since you fought both fighters, who would you consider to be better? Gary Mason or Frank Bruno? Who was the better boxer, stronger puncher? Thank you, Luca Mama Luke Balacino from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, which he's also an RSR feature writer. All right, Luca, here's quick answer to your question. Gary Mason, better boxer, stronger puncher. And thank you, Luca, for your interest in my life story. Your book is in the mail. Be sure to keep it out of reach of minors. Next question. Quick, I'm so sick of hearing about Ronda Rousey. Let's talk boxing. Who do you have this weekend with Cotto and Alvarez? How big of a fight do you think this is in boxing history? Jabber Jim from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, Jabber Jim, here's the answer to your question from Quick. Yep, you from Tulsa, all right. Tell Leroy, Bubba, and Skillet I said, hey, I'm back in Miguel Cotto all the way, Jabber Jim, and it's a very big fight this year. Next question, Mr. Tillis. You fought so many great ones in your career. Who do you think was the most overhyped fighter you ever faced? Quick, and that's actually, there's two questions here. He also has, what's Ernie Shavers really like? Don't pull any punches, cowboy. Thanks for taking my question. Steve E. from Utica, New York. All right, Steve, first part of your question. Most overhyped fighter. Quick says, at the time I walked in to face him, Mike Tyson. Anybody got a problem with my answer? Look back on it. 19-0, and everybody who faced him to that point was shitting bricks and laying down in the 3 rounds. I wasn't scared of him. And his breath smelled like bat shit. Oh, there you go. Now to your answer about Ernie Shavers. What was he really like? Quick says, Ernie didn't invent the moniker hardest hitting puncher in history. He earned it. Me being a cowboy, I've been kicked by a horse. Getting hit by Shavers is the same effect, only on your chin. Next question. Quick. Remember the 15 rounds of boxing of the 1980s and early 1990s and beyond. Champ, Do you and fellow boxers think fans of today should have the right to see these sort of fights and see what fighters have to go through in training in this hard sport of boxing? Signed, James B. of Wakefield in the UK. Yes, there you go. And quick answer to your questions are, James, when I'm with fellow boxers, we don't talk boxing. So I can't say what others think. Yeah, I've always said 15 rounds is a true championship fight. I believe in closed camps, as Bundini Brown used to say. We don't need no double agents in our camp. Well, folks, here's your questions from the man himself, the fighting cowboy, James Quick Tillis. Now, if you want to sponsor, excuse me, or advertise on Quick's RSR video email bag, send those serious business inquiries to Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. That's Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. And make sure you subscribe to the RSR YouTube channel so you can watch the fighting cowboy James Quick Tillis Quick's RSR video email bag. And you can watch my RSR video email bag, and you can see the Bad Brad Berkwood show. All right. On that note, that's another show in the can. Forget about it. The Forget About It Cowboy and the Fighting Cowboy out.